This week's top stories: Florida man whines about his ruined reputation after pulling gun on Uber driver. In a classic Florida man move, Sean Hollenbeck of Milton, Florida, took dad mode to extremes when his daughter snuck out in an Uber. Armed with either a .22 rifle or an AR-15, depending on who you ask, he confronted the driver, demanding IDs and photos. Despite his arrest and job loss, Sean stands by his actions, citing fears of child trafficking and his military background. Because in Florida, apparently pulling a gun on an Uber driver is just another day in parenting. So you've heard the story. So what's all the drama around this? Well, after scouring through thousands of comments, here are the 7 main things folks like you are talking about. From Florida man to traffickers, we've got them all. Number 1, irony. In this country, you're innocent until proven guilty. He didn't afford that same right to the Uber driver. So the Uber driver wasn't innocent until proven guilty? The irony. Number 2, reputation hypocrisy. He wants to be treated innocent until found guilty, yet didn't give the Uber driver that same courtesy. He brags about how his foundation helps veterans, people with PTSD, EMS, etc. What about innocent Uber drivers who have been dragged from their vehicles at gunpoint? If this doctor's reputation has been destroyed, he has no one to blame but himself. Number 3, poor parenting. So the 13-year-old has the Uber app and a credit card attached to it on her phone? Maybe if dad paid more attention to his kid and less to his guns, this entire thing would have been avoided. Number 4, veteran. Sorry, throwing the veteran status out there does not give justification to pulling an Uber driver out and interrogating. Wonder why daughter snuck out? Yep. Ugh. Too many people abuse the "I'm a veteran" status and try to manipulate into get-out-of-jail-free pass. Sadly, if you do something heinous, you've just erased any goodwill and respect that your previous service afforded you. Number 5, traffickers. Child traffickers do not give their victims a ride home. When did traffickers start bringing their victims home? Number 6, sue him. I hope the Uber driver sues and ends up owning this doctor's house and moves in while the doctor is serving his 10-year sentence in a Florida state prison. Number 7, Florida. It's Florida. What did you expect? Once you're deemed a Florida man, there's no going back. Here's a bit of context for this one. Florida man is an internet meme first popularized in 2013, referring to an alleged prevalence of people performing irrational or maniacal actions in the U.S. state of Florida. Today's lesson: beware the Florida men. The end. Share your thoughts in the comments section too. We're dying to read them. And do remember to subscribe for more and check out our cool merch in the description.